Allison Grace, the day is finally here. The day I get to marry the love of my life. When I was growing up, I always thought about the woman I was going to marry and thinking what kind of qualities I wanted in a person I would spend the rest of my life with. I received so much more than I could have ever imagined. I got a woman of God, a woman who makes Jesus her first priority in life. You are bold and confident in your faith, an example to everyone of what it looks like to be a light in this dark world. I got the most beautiful woman imaginable. Your beauty is truly indescribable. You are a true reflection of what a woman of God should portray. You are the most generous, loving, sweet, creative, and the most talented person I know. I'm excited for our future and all it holds because we are going to live a life like no one else. A life full of adventure, a life full of freedom, a life full of unity, a life full of impact. I promise you the world, Allison Grace, and I will dedicate my life to provide all of that and more just for you.
Paul Daniel Mansing, I love you so much. You are my best friend and the man of my dreams. Today we stand here in front of all our family and friends to become one, in union with Christ. Knowing you and loving you has shown me a greater glimpse of who God is and just how much He loves His children. You were able to recognize that love and forgiveness are more important than getting your way. Paul, you are the most selfless, caring, generous person I've ever come to know. Thank you for reminding me of my beauty and worth when I start to doubt myself. And most of all, thank you for giving me a greater understanding of how much God loves me.
Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I.
We weren't together for very long, but I knew then, 4.5 years ago, I would be standing here today with you. Yes, we've had our battles, but we persevered and came out of them even stronger, closer, and wiser. One of the many qualities I admire about you is your eagerness to grow and stretch yourself every day. I know words can't describe the way I feel about you, but for the rest of my life, I will fill in the gaps that words can't describe. I, Paul Mansing, vow to love you every day for the rest of our lives, to love you like no man has ever loved a woman, to love you without any conditions, to treat you like the princess you are, to be the spiritual leader of our household and lead our family down the right path. I vow to be the biggest encourager in times of success and love you all the more in times of struggle. I vow to improve and grow more every day so that I can become the man that God expects to lead an amazing woman like you. I love you, Allison Grace. This is only the beginning.
I always imagined myself getting married and being happy, but I never thought my heart would be capable of loving someone the way I love you. I knew you were going to make a wonderful and faithful husband, and I am more than ready to embark on this journey of marriage with you. I vow to love you for an eternity, to always put God first and you second, to try my very best to make you happy and fulfill your needs by pointing you to the one and only God who is able to fully do that. I vow to love you in sickness and in health, for richer or for poor, all the days of my life. I promise to always be your greatest encourager and best friend, the person you can laugh with, cry with, mourn with, cheer with, dance with, cook with, love with, and glorify God with. You are the love of my life, my dream come true, my diamond. I love you more than the stars in the sky, forever and always.
This ring
I give to you
as a token
of
the covenant made this day between us.
Allison,
This ring I give to you
this ring I give to you
as a token
as a token
of the covenant
of the covenant
made this day
made this day
between us. I declare you to be husband and wife. What God has joined together, let no one separate. Any chance you'd like to give her a kiss?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go for it.
Ready, David?
For the very first time, I introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Paul Mansing.
I am lost, I am vain, I will never be the same without you, without you.
The new Mr. and Mrs. Paul and Allison Mansing!
The love that Allison and Paul share for each other is something that is truly magical and miraculous, and I'm so grateful to be able to witness it. Allie, I love you, and I couldn't ask for a better sister.
And what you really do is you pray, and you pray hard, and you probably don't realize how much I've prayed for every step you've ever taken in your life, that it would work out. And I want you to know, Paul, you're the answered prayer.
I'm so proud that throughout everything you turned out to be a God-honoring, unwilling to settle, ambitious, and lastly, servant-hearted man. I'm proud of you.
I won't soar, I won't climb. If you're not here, I'm paralyzed without you. Without you, I can't look. I'm so blind. I lost my